Coach John Limbaugh Show this morning brought to you by Lori Darlings in downtown Fayetteville, Alabama. The final show of 2024.
Yeah.
And seemed like the season has kind of flown by at times. At other times it seemed like a drag. And it's been a challenging season, Coach. Good morning.
It is. Good morning, Jimmy. It's been a very challenging season. I really did not feel at the beginning of the year that this would be our last game. You know, we have had a lot of misfortune happen to us this year, but it's I think the Apostle Paul spoke to it when he said for us to use our time wisely, make the most of every opportunity. He said that in Ephesians because, you know, that's one thing that we're going to learn from this year is to make the most of every opportunity. We've got a lot of things to go by us, you know, through a lot of injuries to, you know, a lot of our skilled players. Quarterback, number 1, 2, and 3 running back, secondary. There's a lot that's been missing from the last few games, but we've had some people step up and we've had some people play some positions that we would not have known they were capable of doing that had it not, you know, happened to us. So we've had some people make some moves.
Yeah, the old yellow dog took one final road trip down to Woodland last week, and it was a rough trip.
It was a rough trip. I tell you what, we've looked at it, the coaches looked at it, and you know they, you know, turned around and lost, you know, a couple of games, and they played their best game of the year. Their quarterback was putting the money right on. I mean, he was money all night. He was putting the ball on target. He was spinning that thing like he hadn't done all year. He was throwing something right over the shoulder. He looked fantastic, and you know, really and truly, we should never go off the bus, brother. We looked bad. It was a bad ball game, but. You know, our kids have come back to practice this week, and you know we're 2-6 this year. It looks like we're 6-2 at practice. We're out there running around, smiling, having fun. The kids are resilient, you know. And the one thing that I want to accomplish above all things else, you know, Gene Chizik said this. He said, "When they put dirt on my face, what difference will I have made in the life of a kid?" Mm-hmm. And that's what it's all about. And we want our kids to grow from this and learn from it because, you know, Jimmy, life's going to throw some tough things at kids. We all thought we'd be in the playoffs this year. This year has been a letdown for us, but really and truly, if you look at it, it's a great teacher because cancer is going to come. Families are going to be fractured from this, that, and the other. Life is tough. We're going to lose jobs. We may get fired. Things like this. It happens in life, and our kids are going to learn from this. They're going to be stronger people. They're going to be better people. They're going to be better fathers. They're going to be better husbands. That's going to happen because they've learned from this.
Well, the final game of the season is tonight at Farm Links Field against Brilliant. And to be honest with you, don't know a whole lot about Brilliant. That's the first time y'all played them.
No, and we're playing Coach Bryant tonight. I've never played Coach Bryant before. I'm old enough to have. But no, he is a great guy, Dana Bryant, and he's going to bring a team that with a head full of steam. Look, they want to close out their season with that last win too. Teams want that last win of the year, and they do some nice things. You know, they got defensive guys. They'll try to load the box on you. They come out of everywhere. They're like Dollar General. They just popping up everywhere, and they're there, and they're going to try to make some stops against us. Our offense tonight is going to have to be productive. We can't have those turnovers. This team will take advantage of them. I believe we can win the ball game tonight. I'm looking forward to it. That's the challenge for our kids is to go into this game and set that tone for next year.
Are you concerned, Coach, that maybe your team will say, "Oh, final game, let's get this season over with"?
Of course, that's a concern in this. And you know, last week we were off. And I thought that concern even grew last week. You know, we took Thursday off, as we should have, to go and watch our girls play volleyball in the state. And we enjoyed that trip to Montgomery. They come out and beat Leroy right out of the gate. And then they lost that next time. They were 2 games up. And things kind of went downhill for them. Oh, they were so much fun to watch. So we did that to support them because we're family at Fayetteville. We took Friday off because we just needed to. But those first 3 days, the practice didn't look good. The first 3 days of that off week, we had lost, as you said before, to Woodland really badly. And I think it caught a couple of us by surprise by how well Woodland played the ball game. They were looking to get in the playoffs. They wanted to get there. They didn't make it. Donahoe went, and also Victor Christian went, behind Winterburg and Wadley. And that's how our region ended up. And the kids, once they were out of it, it was kind of tough last week in practice. But this week, coming back, we see an opponent we believe we can do some good things against. The kids have seen the film. The coaches, we've been working in practice, everything that we've seen. And I think the kids have a good idea of what's going to go down in this ball game tonight. They're excited about it. They want to win. Great kids, and they worked hard this whole week in practice. So, like I say, it looked like a team instead of 2-6, looked like a 6-2 team out there practicing because, you wouldn't know it was the last one unless people were bringing it up, saying things like, look, we need to get this last game at senior night and this, that, and the other.
Final night, final game for these seniors. They won't put on a Fayetteville helmet any longer, and there's a special group of seniors for you.
Well, it really is. Dalton Inchkin's been with us a while, and he does a great job for us and works hard in practice. And no matter how much playing time that he receives, he's always good to go. And Jaden McDonald, what can I say about Jaden? He loves football. He cares so much about football, and he's even got his number 17 on his shoulder. He loves the game, and I'm looking for some good things out of him tonight. And
those are the kind of guys you want to have on your team.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The kind of guys you love to be around. It's good to see him in the hallway. And then we got Cole Hardy, who's been out since the Raglan game. He was injured in that.
What a huge blow that was.
Yeah, it was a huge blow. Tibia plateau fracture. But he wants to go somewhere and play at the next level. And I think there's a small school out there that can take him because he's very fast, very quick, very knowledgeable about the game. He's a football player. There's a difference in a player and a football player, and he's a football player.
Yeah. So where do we go from here with this Fayetteville program?
Nowhere but up. That's for sure. The thing about it, everybody that understands football and people that know football, I know there's a lot of people, Jimmy, and that try to believe they know things about the game of football.
Those armchair quarterbacks?
Yeah, well, it's armchair quarterbacks. It's video, quarterbacks, but video game quarterbacks and things like this. They watch college football. And we all high school coaches wish we had the resources of Auburn, Alabama. We would love to have those resources and that technology that they use. But high school football, the 1A level is a little different. And to understand football, if you lose 2 or 3 of your top players, it's going to show up. It's evident, it's there. But we're going to get all these guys back next year, minus Cole. And we got some other guys that's in the hallway that's told me, Coach, we're playing next year. We're excited about it. So the school excitement is there. We're going to continue to work on our culture, making us top notch, making us a hard team to beat, and a very competitive team. That's the goal there. And we're going to take it next year, Jimmy, one game at a time. We're going to keep our head low and just keep working hard every day in practice. We're going to see what turns up. But the one thing about it is, I will say this, being our last time to meet, but I'll say this. We have the best teachers and staff at our school. These guys are just phenomenal. They do a great job teaching our kids in class, but also teaching them about life. A good group that I work with there. I couldn't ask for a better group of people. Our administrators, Mr. Pinson and Mr. Millard, are so supportive of sports, and they're always there. Can always be counted on. Our superintendent, Dr. Lacey, built us a new facility to work out in that the kids really, really enjoy, our new field house. And I appreciate all that she brings to the table for us, and what she does for her teachers and her students is absolutely beyond compare. People that know her know what I'm talking about. She's fabulous.
Well, you go from football to basketball.
That's right. And we got a couple of great guys doing basketball for us. Coach Matt Moore does a great job with our boys. junior high and JV also, and varsity. He coaches all that, does a great job.
Who's that girls coach?
Al Barnett. I'm so thankful to have Al Barnett with us now. He's doing a great job.
He's a good guy.
Oh,
too.
you can't help but love him to death. I mean, you just love the guy to death. And he's so knowledgeable about basketball, and he's going to bring those girls to that level they need to be at. But he does the junior high and the varsity girls as well.
Well, kickoff tonight at 7 o'clock, Farm Links Field. You want to pack that place out?
I want to pack it out at senior night. Last game of the year, and I think the amazing thing is these coaches, as at Woodland, and all of our away games this year, they're amazed, and they'll text me messages. Wow, you brought a lot of people, because it sells them a lot of tickets. But our guys travel, but they're also there at home. Please come out, support, and yell for our players, and support them and cheer them on in the game.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. This wraps up our season for Coach's Corner with Coach John Limbaugh, brought to you by Lori Darlings. And hey, Lori Darlings, fantastic place to eat, isn't it?
She's wonderful, fantastic. We'll eat that again today for our pregame meal, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, appreciate it, Coach. Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves, all brought to you by Lori Darlings in Fayetteville. We're back after this.